Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Yo, there's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. I might be a little bit sweaty, people, don't you mind me. Just come from the gym. I'm all sweated up, but I thought I had to lay it down in there. I got a little album review for the people. Bada bing. We did a full album listen, full reaction to Nirvana's Nevermind, alright? So we've gone through, well, at this moment in time, I've gone through the discography, but you might not see In Utero up until like now, basically. But I had a re-listen to Nevermind, yeah, so I'm somewhat familiar with so many of the tunes from back in the day. I mean, as somebody into alternate music, it's hard to avoid some of these Nirvana tracks. So, first and foremost, I think it's better than Bleach. I think the production value on this record is second to none. I think the production is absolutely spot on. Let me take these out. The production value is absolutely pristine, absolutely out of this world. Couldn't be any better for the record. The impact the distorted guitars make, the power of the drums, how they've made a four-piece act sound like this monolithic, arena rocking glam band as far as the scale and the theatrics and the dramatics of the sound. Absolutely pristine. We've got a lineup of hits from the get-go. It's like Michael Jackson's Thriller record. We've just got hit after hit after hit after hit, and you're like, whoa. Back in the day, yeah, In Bloom was one of my favourite tunes from Nirvana. To this day, it's still a fantastic number. Fantastically catchy. We had a little look at the Wikipedia surrounding Bleach and Nevermind, and it said Kurt during the Bleach period wasn't too pleased because he wasn't able to showcase his interest in songwriting. He definitely showcases it on this record. It's not a means of selling out, it's more so a means of showcasing the fact that he could write a brilliant song. Incredible hooks on the record. Like I said, the band as a three-piece, everyone has time to shine. Nobody lets their talent go to waste on this record. There's no over egocentric, compulsive, virtuoso shred behaviour. It's all in line. It all works perfectly. Everyone has their chance to shine at every single moment on the record. I've been speaking to people in their late 40s, 50s, and they're singing Nirvana tunes. I know a guy who's into house music in the 90s, yeah? And he can still recite the tune Polly word for word. He wasn't even a part of that. So I wasn't a part of that, yeah? Don't need to go into my age, but let it be known, when Nevermind came out, was I here or was I not? You know what I mean? So I can't tell you the cultural impact, but I can tell you the shockwaves are still firing through the youth of today. This record still has an applicable value and energy and vibration that connects with the generations to come, because it's angsty, it's youthful, it's aggressive, it's incredibly punk rock in a manner which isn't so obscene it's unlistenable. It's marketable punk rock music. It is very extreme in places. The tune Territorial Pissings is a very loud, bold, aggressive number. And as far as it being marketable to so many people, we've got the incredible punk rock value, and then we've got the morbid sort of emotional, depressive value, and then we've got the catchy stadium rock value. It covers so much ground, from the upbeat to the down tempo to the happy can take on the world to the down and depressive life sucks. What they did with that record is fantastic, and as somebody who has aged and looked back at the record, I can still understand the value. It isn't a phase. It is truly a one-of-a-kind, fantastic, well-produced, well-written, well-performed selection of brilliant songs that can apply to where you're at, what you're thinking, where you're going, who you are. There's got to be one track in that selection which speaks to somebody through one way or another. Lyrically speaking, Kurt Cobain's lyricism doesn't necessarily speak to me too much. Can be a little abstract at times, but it possesses a unique factor that you can project your own conceptual idea onto, and that's brilliant. A little bit like a Noel Gallagher. And I'll leave that short and simple. Rating. Personally, I'm not too into Something in the Way and stuff like that because it's a bit too slow for me, but throw that to one side. This is the first 10 out of 10 record I'm going to give. It's a 10 out of 10. I can't deny it. I can't deny it. Well, I say the first. I don't know what I rated Shock Troops by Coxsbarrow. I think one or two tunes on that record sort of let it down. But on this record, it's just absolutely pristine and it holds its ground to this day. And I think a big respect has got to be given to the sound engineers and the production in regards to that. It still holds. You can tell there was an investment into creating a quality record. And it still stands to this day. Still applicable. It still sounds as fresh and as good as the majority of acts coming out now. And on that note, I'm signing out. Peace.